I'll start recording now, but I'm waiting here for... I'm doing a file transfer for a very thick game from one of my SSDs to another because my primary recording drive is like super close to being full. And so I want to make sure, if I'm recording today or tomorrow, that I don't lose more footage just by it being full. Okay, content moves successfully. So now let me just quickly double check how much space is here. And then I'll get into the game. Okay. Yep, that did it. Sweet. Now I get 200 free gigs instead of just like 40. Okay, we can get rid of the starting soon text and also get rid of my face because we are back to Satisfactory. Where I need to build factory and also have cinematic footage. Continue game. So if I'm not mistaken, we left off right as I was about to start the oil power. Also drinking coffee, which is probably a really stupid idea given how late in the day it is, but oh well. So here's the fuel generator. It is pretty fucking expensive. That's fine. I just gotta figure out how much fuel I can produce and how much it's gonna use, and then, math this, math that will have value. Given it's two impure nodes, I can probably only do 2 fuel generators, but we'll see. Also gotta check if I've got some pipes ready. 25, that will do. Yes. Then I need 10 computers or more. And we got 2. Fuck. Running on circuit boards. Also looking a little low on these guys. I mean, I guess I could try to overclock. Production. I don't know. Here, just take a shit ton of extra plastics. It means I won't have any in my inventory, but oh well. I'd rather get these going. Stationary that set clock speed, just down to fuel requirements are not met. Yeah. Gotta figure out how much it requires for fuel. I'll place one down once we've got the materials and see how much it consumes. Also, let's have power network with the mic because I'm gonna have to see what exactly I can do here because yeah, I mean, I've just got simply way more power than I could possibly use. I don't think it's gonna be a smart idea to set up this additional power yet. What I might do is set up more fuel, just storage, honestly. I'm gonna store the extra fuel for now and worry about using it later. My forward buffers, I need plastic. Plastic I just got rid of. God damn it. Also, I might overclock some production. I'll take plastic from there. I might overclock my plastic production because I've really been needing a lot of it. Now, I could also just dump the extra fuel, but that would be incredibly wasteful. So instead, I'm going to waste a shit ton of resources storing extra. Anyway. Unfortunately, it is nighttime. Wait, do I even have space to do that, though? How much is it storing? It is almost full. I'll just put in the 2 new fuel containers at like 90-degree angles. And that will allow me to keep producing for a while. And then eventually I can probably disassemble these. Maybe. I don't know. If I wanted to overclock this, let's just give it a light overclock first and see what happens. As it says it's producing exactly as much as it can handle, but what is it, is what I'm wondering. But should I even risk it? Maybe I'll just give it some extra juice. Let's just give it a full overclock, honestly, actually. Full overclock. Here's 150 cubic meters. And use 75 on each side. Yep, that's perfect. I was going to use a stupid amount of power, but I kind of have a stupid amount of power for the moment. So these will now produce 25 plus 2, so 50 per minute, and that can actually still handle that. Okay. This does work out. It means it's going to fill up on fuel much faster, but oh well. I honestly just really need the extra plastic right now. And then, yeah, that dramatically increased the amount of power I'm using. At the same time, I've got a fuck ton of extra power for now. And even once I do run out of power, I'm going to be able to then build a shit ton of fuel stations. I don't know. I keep calling them gas generators, but they're technically just generically called fuel. Also, how much do you consume? Doesn't say. Probably because it depends based on what fuel you're using. Makes sense. Whatever. That works out for now. So now we've quadrupled plastic production, I want to say. I think we've quadrupled it. Let's get back to the base and figure out what to do. In 8 minutes, we'll be able to get pipeline Mark IIs, which will be good. I'm not sure how expensive they're going to be. But if it just uses rubber and plastics along with copper sheeting, then that's definitely worth it to upgrade most of my infrastructure with Mark IIs. Just to have the overhead. Yeah, it's just a waiting game for the next 7 minutes while I figure out what to do. Adding those fuel containers is only going to buy us time, it's not going to fix anything. I need to figure out a way to use that fuel. Eventually. Probably soon, but eventually. And the only way to use that fuel is by getting a bigger factory that'll consume more power. But right now, the only spots for improvement would be to double production of both heavy machine frames and computers. But both of those are kind of at capacity because I can't produce more steel yet. And I can't produce more... Actually, I can produce more steel. I don't know how much. I'm just going to leave it as is now. If I had aluminum, that's what I'd be doing right now. I could expand aluminum production, but I don't, so I kind of have to wait. Monorail, blah, pipeline, jetpack. I kind of need to start production for phase 3, honestly. If it started now. As odd that as it is. Anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah, hard drive finish research. And I fucking ran into this again. I always run into this tube. I need to reposition or something. Copper alloy, pure copper, pure deuterium. That is stupid. I hate these recipes, so I guess I'll do... I hate all these recipes. I guess pure copper. Start scanning the next hard drive. to do right now. I'm gonna need more plastics in a minute. Let's go collect some. I'll have to steal it from computer production, but that's fine. I'm really low. Be cool if there's a button to stop the automatic output of these. But oh well. I'm just gonna sit here until I can steal 400 plastics. Which is gonna take a while. Oh, what's up, King Billy? Joe Mama. Okay then. Long time no chat, huh? Hopefully I haven't been waiting too long. Back from Pat's home. Okay. Been kidnapped or some shit. This is gonna take too long. I don't go a faster way, do I? 2 weeks kidnapped? Sounds like it. Extra plastic. I should turn this off and wait. That's gonna be easier. In the meantime, let's go grab the copper sheets I need. Sound mad at you? No, I'm just tired. Don't worry about it. I'm not mad. Just greatly upset. Just fucking with you. I'm a little distracted by the factory. You've been missing it, but we switched from Tarkov to Satisfactory, so I've got a huge factory going. And I get distracted with it very easily. Just spend forever creating my factory by accident. Mathematics and all that. Don't fall. Minutes 24 seconds. Waiting on this. I'm gonna have to figure out, like I said, set up probably now our production for phase 3. Because I'm looking at, I just looked at the phase 2 technologies a couple minutes ago, and none of them. Oh, didn't mean to do that. None of them looked interesting. Meaning, I'm going to be waiting until phase 3 to do what I really want, meaning I should start preparations for that. We put the manufactories right here. Just hope I can pipe the resources I need to them. That'll hopefully work out. In the meantime, though, the other things can be back in a moment. I just realized this. I probably should have shut off the circuit board production too if I wanted to get a full 100. It's too late. I guess I'll shut off both for now and wait. Oh wait, this had a ton in it. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, bada boom. Full 400. That's fine. That'll work. And there's the pod right on schedule. Gonna be short on machine frames and copper tubes. Copper tubes easy to fix, machine frames not so much. Okay, let's grab those the copper tubes I need. Grab a little bit more than I need just so I have extra in my inventory for when I need to build pipelines, and then head back over here, drop off the copper, and check on the machine frames. Fucking every time I walk past this thing, I get knocked into it. Right after I left it, I got knocked into it again. It's too sucky. Okay, how many we got? 11. That is not enough. What's holding it back? Industrial beams. You know what? Have 100 industrial beams. And that'll start to, it'll slowly start making up the loss. In the meantime, there are those 11. Also, for the research, for the gun, what do I need? Oh, we're doing hard drives right now, so I can't research it if I wanted to. Motors and rubber, that's actually not bad. I might mass produce whatever that chemical is. Smokeless powder. Oh. That's new. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do for that. I have an idea that could work. Wait, how the fuck did you get in here? Get out of here. Oh, you're bouncy. Yeah, even worse spot now. Get out of my factory. That's not gonna do anything. What I might do then, for that issue I was talking about, is probably set up a trucking network and install production at a new facility. This is gonna take a while and be very complicated, but it could work. So if I grab... How much are trucks? Kind of expensive. Yeah, I've never really done this well, but I could try. Do I have a good ramp down? I have a ramp over there, but it's not a good ramp. I may need to build myself a new ramp. And maybe overhaul my hypertube network in conjunction with that. So I could build... No, it wouldn't work over here. Sulfur, good power. I can't build it over here. No, this is all occupied by my factory right now. I need a space where I can build just a really large ramp. Maybe even at a shallow angle. That isn't blocked by my factories here. The only good way to do this might be to go down and around. It would be very annoying to do, but I guess possible. I mean, how much resources do I have to work with? I'm gonna need more concrete, but it's probably doable. Gotta make the world's largest bridge, I guess. Oh my god, I'm out of concrete. Okay, you are no longer getting sacrificed to the resource sink. Crap. Real quick, let's upgrade these. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a reserve concrete like I thought I would have. I suppose at my other factory I would, though. Which is where I'm basically about to go. Okay, this will work out. This will still work out. Lurk. Yes, King Billy, you are lurking. What am I? I, too, am lurking. Without my camera. Finish off this coffee. Probably gonna regret this later, having coffee at 7 p.m., but right now I don't regret it. And the future basically doesn't exist, so we're good to go. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I'll create a highway that goes down along the water. Whoa, I've got a weird glitch going on. I've got two mice. One's still on the other screen. It can interact with the action. If I'm just randomly fighting a animal, I don't want to accidentally end the stream. You know, the two mice are gone. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to build the large ramp from over here. The land bridge connecting the two biomes. Yeah, right here. Then I can build this out over the water. With a shallow ramp. Down we go. So I don't want to do it, but I will be producing a whatchamacallem. Truck station and trucks. Oh, I'm technically swimming here. That's unpleasant. The ramp is a little too... Okay, I can... Let's, there we go, mass dismantle. I can solve this by doing an extra shallow ramp at the very bottom. Right? That should work, right? If I do... extra shallow ramp. There we go. Now it's barely out of the water. That will do. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm out of concrete, that's why I came over here. Slap these guys up while I go past. Concrete? No. Encased I-beams, but I will take 100. Concrete is over here. Only 486 extra. Is it having issues delivering? It is. Because this was before I got steel. Okay, now it will be able to deliver enough. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. I'm gonna take some concrete from you. And then I will continue the gigantic bridge. Setting up the truck station is going to be a little complicated, but possible, I guess. Basically what my plan is I'm going to truck gunpowder over to the refineries and construct some Smokeless powder over there. It'd be smarter to truck over the fuel, but I can't truck over fuel, at least not yet. Only trains can do that, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'll find out soon. I mean, I technically don't know. I should assume that trucks can't transport liquids. Is that uranium? Deuterium, okay. It's kind of glowy underwater. Anyway. That's right, I also need to research steam power. Geothermal power, but it's basically steam power. Because I have seen a lot of thermal geysers, and so I wouldn't even need the fuel expansion. I mean, I definitely do because I'm going to be using so much oil. Oh, that's right, this place is blocked off. I'll figure it out. I can build a ramp over it. Right here. This is all doable. I'll probably work on it now. I should clear a path right now before I forget. Death to the forest. Long live the factory. This hill is a little weird, so maybe I should even build a ramp up to here. It hits a rock, but maybe that'll work. Yeah, I can just delete the rocks. Cool. I'll need to get rid of these hatcheries now. I've been avoiding it up until now. This is water shit. Enough space. Goodbye flowers. Cured geyser. I don't realize there are different grades of geyser, but okay. Anyway, so the truck comes up here. It might have an issue coming up this last part. I'm not sure, though. Really depends how big the truck is. But then we ramp up to here. Ramp up a little further, even. This is chaotic. From here, we'll do a shallow ramp. I would say all the way down, but we actually need to go over a little bit more. Let's do a shallow ramp down most of the way. And then a steep ramp down the rest. And then over here I get rid of the trees. Fuck the forest, long live the factory. This is crude oil here, which will work. Okay. I'll need to bring power down and touch up everything, but this will theoretically work. And then I have to figure out whether or not I am able to transport fluids via truck. Because like I said, doing it via truck would be much more convenient for fluids rather than having to do... do I not have a free power pole? No, I do. Rather than having to do something stupid. Like transporting gunpowder all the way here, just to then theoretically have to transport it all the way back. I guess real quick, what does a truck station look like? And is it capable? No, yeah, no, it cannot take fluid inserts, only solids. So I have to transport the gunpowder here and then just hope for the best, pretty much. Then behind it, I will place a storage bin for the fuel. Fine. And then inserting it into it will come the truck, the gunpowder. Then I need to go back to the other side and create truck station, and then I had to get in a truck and give it its path. Which, I only remember doing that ever once before, and I, like, fucked it up many more times than I got it right, and it's just a pain in the ass. So we'll see how this goes. I also need to drop off all that biomass I just got. Luckily, however, I'm about to have it used for biofuel, because otherwise I'd have actually been kind of overstocked in biomass lately. The oil production expansion ended up requiring a lot of cleared forest, and I no longer need the biomass fuel for anything really, so it's just been piling out. Where's the rent? It's right here. One on top. To help it. This isn't gonna go the way I think it is, but for now it'll work. Is that a random piece of limestone? What? Fuck, lost me. Okay, goodbye, limestone. I guess I'll keep the leaves for now. We'll get rid of the carcass of the hatcheries. Ooh, my nose is clear now, though. I'll keep the leaves. And then I need heavy frames. Actually, no, I should have just gone anyway. But whatever. I'm gonna need to come back to this, so it didn't matter, but whatever. $28. I could finish the research right now, but that would require me to do stuff I don't want to do right now. Here, I have 25 modular frames. These are still producing modular frames, yes? Ah, they're just low on iron rods. I should probably overclock iron rod production. Here, have a healthy overclock. then this. I might need to overclock my workout. Might not. We'll see. I guess not everything's being actively used, so it'll be fine. And that'll give many more iron rods, meaning I'll be able to produce many more modular frames. Before that, I'm out either way. I'll need more than I get. Actually, no, this I have the amount I need right now. I was a little distracted there. I've got what I need. So I'm gonna finish that research just because why not? You know what? I could package the fuel.
Improved pipelines and pumps can now be constructed, capable of handling increased throughput of any fluid, as well as providing increased pressure handling for better vertical transport, respectively.
Well, either way, I need to package some fuel. What I'm thinking is maybe I could package the fuel I was talking about. I was like, you know, I can't do what I want to, but could I? Does it unpack them as well? Yeah, it does unpack them, and I can pack up the heavy residue. Okay, that might be a better plan than trucking the gunpowder there just to have to truck it back, essentially. I need a lot more plastics. Wait, do I really have enough number of plastics? That's weird. Whatever. I'm gonna need a lot more than that, but for now that'll work. Maybe I can just buy empty containers, but I'll have to check. I don't think it'd be that expensive. For now, I will get 300 empty containers. I'll have to use 50 for this next research, but it's fine. That biomass constructing again. Then I'm head over to the gunpowder. Wait. I don't need to put it by the gunpowder, but I think I still will. Because obviously now I'm not going to be shipping the gunpowder, but I will be shipping the fuel here. Oh, didn't realize I had a thing going. Too late. Forgot I set up this hyper tube. Okay, where could I truck it into? That's the unused sulfur. This is the thing, so I guess I would want to truck it in somewhere right around here. But I need flat ground. I'd have to build a platform for this, I think. I'll figure it out later. For now, I'm going to dump this fuel off at the other truck station and also stuff. I don't know. I'm a little turned around because I had several plans in place and it's just not going to work out. I was planning on making a whole bunch of fuel generators, but it turns out I've got way too much extra power, so there's no point in doing that yet. we'll see what I can do. Then I was gonna work on phase 3, but I also need to just really get rid of the extra stuff. Fast hypertube networks. Things of wonder. Except for when it stops short after on the last distance myself. Oh wait, no, I don't need to go all the way down there yet because I need to set up the packager. Okay, give me packaged fuel. I'm gonna drop some screws so I can do this. Okay, have 50 containers. I'm gonna waste fuel by doing this, but it's also producing extra fuel at the moment, so it's not the end of the world. Here I will give this truck station fuel. Well, a different kind of fuel. Solid biofuel. Oh, didn't mean to fall. You can have all of this solid biofuel. So when the time comes, our transportation system's already set up to go. It'll hopefully work out. And we should have our 50 fuel, almost. Rid of this pipeline, it can use whatever fuel's in it. Probably should have done that originally, but oh well, too late. I'm gonna lose a good bit of fuel. Okay. That's the 50 fuel I need for the next research. The rest of the stuff is gonna have to wait a little bit. I mean, maybe I could set up the beginnings of this here now. Basically what I'm thinking is one oil extractor. This will all be, or mostly be, no, I'm gonna have to make it all be plastic production for now to make my life easy. Yeah. This can all produce plastic. So from the refinery. We'll see how this ends up going. But for now, I will start its production. Is there enough space here for what I need to do? Actually, there might not be. I can always move the truck station, though. Like, could I have it come to the other side? Would that work? Yeah, kind of. If I give it a steeper ramp and just have it come off of this end. I could have the trucks then come over here. Right onto this beach. And that would give me some space to work with for over there. Which is what I would prefer. Can I fit all that fuel in my inventory? I can. Okay, good. That was the big if right there. Let's destroy the truck station and bring a new power pole over to the side here. Okay. The trucks will come over here, grab packaged fuel, and then leave. Oops. Okay, missed a couple extra bits of fuel. That's fine. Can I get rid of this? Can I blow it up? Nope, it is invincible. Fun. Whatever. Let's get our logistics going. I'm gonna siphon off a little bit of this guy's production and send it the other way. A little bit will go this way, and that's going to be used to produce packaging materials. The rest of it, though, will go over this way. Be combined with the outputs. We'll send it all the way down to the factory. That should dramatically increase our plastic production. And then I'll just send it up like this manually. We'll go and merge it with the other plastic outputs. Might need to eventually change the way that works, but for now it's good. And then merge stream to here. Plastics will be joined with the rest. Okay, so we need to set up two other things, a couple other things, maybe more than just two. The outputs here, for simplicity's sake, I'll also send them out the front, but then you have to wrap around the back to a degree. basically what I'm thinking is, when I need a constructor over here, which will produce materials for the packager. Yes. Yeah, empty canisters. And it's going to be a one-way trip for them, and I'll have to figure out ways to use other stuff. I don't know. I have to figure out a way to use the empty canisters again, basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Because I don't really want to just infinitely waste containers, but for now I will. What I could do is actually have a storage container to merge into the network. Right here. And basically, eventually I will bring some of the extras that build up at the factory elsewhere. Okay, where's the packager? Fire she blows. This will be interesting. I've never done something like this before. Never packaged and then transported materials like this. But in this one instance, it's the most logical thing to do. Here, the outputs will be sent to the the truck station. We'll send the conveyor belt over the water, thus there's space for the trucks to turn around. Grab some of the fuel from here so I can get some of these trees cut down. I can't destroy these weird like fungal trees, but I can destroy regular trees. That's going to be good enough for the trucks. And hopefully the trucks, I think that the trucks I'm going to be building are like the big ones, so hopefully they can get over small obstacles. It's time to head back up to the main base. Oh, this is too tight of a fit here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually extend the platform this way a bit, and then send it down. If it wants to. Oh, there we go. That'll work much better. And even terminate closer so I'll be able to more brush and stuff. And I should probably set up a new hypertube actually to service this area, because this is kind of annoying to have to run back and forth constantly. Did I put that on backwards? I think I did. There we go. There we go. I am not going to have the resources to finish this, actually. I'm out of metal plates. Which is certainly something. Good enough for now. Look at all this beautiful extra plastics now entering the factory. I have like octupled production of plastics since I started today. So in about 50 minutes, 40 minutes, I octupled production of plastic, which is kind of good. I have to deal with the fuel issue still, but it's a victory. Enough of a victory. Swing my sword and the screen shaking. Interesting. And the leave issue happened like I thought it would. God damn it. Oh, but I caught it before it actually became like a big issue. Good. Store the flowers, and actually that reminds me, the hard drive should be done with searching right now. Yes, it is. Turbo heavy fuel. More efficient alternative to fuel. Huh. And then alternatives for smart wiring and flexible frameworks. I like this recipe a lot. I'll grab this one. Time for more hard drive scanning. And then research, that's right. And I need more motors. That's good thing they're right here. Anyway, with this research, we have jetpacks. Well, I mean, I'd have to package fuel to use them, but it doesn't matter.
R&D inflated your pocket dimension and has provided a jetpack, which operates on oil-based fuel, for increased navigational capabilities as well as odds of survival.
Okay. I need concrete and metal sheets, that's right. Metal sheets. $400 will do for now. Then now that we've stopped excess waste, whatever that'll have to do. Not as much as I was hoping for, but enough for now. Okay, and then I guess I should make a corresponding network on this side and then do the actual thingamabobber. The actual truck system. I didn't bring any fuel with me, so I'll have to come back for that. Thinking somewhere along here, I'll put in just like a massive floor. And then right here, after I destroy some trees, we'll connect up to the main road. 3 tall ramps, and a couple short ramps should do it. We should double check if this coal isn't blocking the way. How tall is a truck? I think it could fit under. Yeah, it definitely can. But anyway, that brings up a good point. I actually need circuit boards for this, so I can't set up the production line yet. Which, I mean, I couldn't anyway, because I don't have fuel for them, but still. I come up to here. They load and unload right at the entrance. Again, fuel fuel depot will be right next to it. And from it, though, will come this. Which I didn't even need to do that, not until I'm done placing down the packager. Pretty much the unpackager, but still. Excess packaging. Oh, I think it just deletes the packages. Okay, that actually simplifies stuff, I guess? No, it does not delete them. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, I definitely need to input stuff to take care of it. I need a fluid buffer. This will dump to the fluid buffer, and then both the fluid buffer and gunpowder can come. Creature's in the way. Whoops, sorry, you gotta die. You are dead. Kill the innocents in the name of the factory. That is the way. Okay, then this will come into here. I will make smokeless gunpowder. And the smokeless gunpowder will go into an industrial storage once I have space for it. Oh, I'm out of steel beams. Oops. I will wait for that. Works out though, because I don't have any fuel for this yet. Smokeless gunpowder is new for me. I don't know how long it's been in the game, but it wasn't in the game back when I played. Back when I played, the gunpowder was just the endpoint. Now they got fancy smokeless gunpowder. So I can't get no guns until they get me my smokeless gunpowder. Oh well. That's right, I also need circuit board. Can't forget that. Also need circuit boards. Okay. Grind up the extra flowers. And I need circuit boards. How much does it need? 10? Yeah, I probably only need one truck, so that'll be good. Good enough. Then we need to grab a whole bunch of that fuel and bring it over to where it's going to be stationed. What else did I need? Oh, I need steel, that's right. Let's see how much steel I can get from over here. Probably not much. In fact, I can already see that steel is a bottleneck. Crap. Yeah, no, there's no excess steel here. That means I'm gonna have to go to the other part of the factory to get it. More and more complex things to go around. I need to probably truck or do some sort of transportation for the other part of the factory to bring the raw resources here, because I just keep manually bringing it. I really shouldn't be. I'm gonna dump that fuel out for the depot and then head over. And that should be good to go. When the time comes. Did the bird revive, or is that a different bird that I didn't kill? So I should probably build a ramp here to make it easy to get up on this platform. Anyway, this is the fuel container. Let's give it a bunch of fuel. This is empowered. It is now. Okay, now like I said, this is gonna have to wait until I'm done with it. I'm done setting it up, whatever I was saying, I don't know. But I need steel from the other side of the factory because this side doesn't produce any excess. In fact, I'm gonna need as much steel as I can get my hands on because we also have the monorail research to do right now. Oh, and our hard drive's done researching. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. We can set up the last hard drive before we head out. Hello again, Banana Splits. Welcome, welcome. I was going to be setting up oil production today, but it turns out I've already got too much power. So instead, I am setting up smokeless gunpowder, because apparently that's a thing in the game now. Wasn't back in my day. Now I'm running on cable too. Grab cable before I head out. Running low on like everything. One of the best problems to have. Yeah, until you overestimate and overexpand, and then suddenly you're like 5 gigawatts short, and you didn't realize it. You didn't realize it because half your factory is usually dormant at one time, and then it spikes and you're just dead. How is my power network doing? Oh, wow, my max consumption is actually now above capacity. Exactly what I meant. Yeah, that spiked a lot recently. Didn't realize. Good to know. But it does mean I will soon have an opportunity to build those oil pipelines I was laying. Anyway, hard drive should be done. Alternative concrete, coated iron container. I guess we're doing alternative concrete. And final hard drive can start scanning. Alright, time to head to the steel side of the factory and grab as much of it as I can. Literally cannot grab too much steel right now. Oh, a lot of space in my inventory. Kept picking up those crash pods, I just never got rid of them. So now I'm just sitting on 2,500 screws pretty much. Oh yeah, but also you missed, I made a gigantic highway so I could set up a truck network to transport packaged fuel to make the smokeless gunpowder. I've never used packaged fuel transportation systems, but it was that or transport gunpowder just to then transport other stuff back. I need to reconvert this into steel bar production. Yeah, so I'm a lot of steel beams short, whatever. Just for now, I'm not going to use the steel beams on monorail technology. Not the end of the world. If I had a good source of coal, I could drastically increase my steel production, which is honestly what's holding me back. Yeah, another machine system? Yeah, no. It's it requires more machines, but it saves me from having to build 3 truck networks. Now I only have to do 1, so it's like, there's a trade-off. Okay. And, you know, I hate truck networks more than I hate extra machines, so that's why I'm doing this instead. And jump off the pipes. I guess I go to... Do I have everything? 16 minute? Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just going to smokeless gunpowder, which, you know, it can craft at whatever pace it wants, honestly. Because, you know, I don't need a shit ton of it. My need of it's going to be very low over a long period of time. So yeah, speed can be whatever it wants to be. It could be 10 per minute, it'd still be worth it, technically. No, almost a minute. Where's my transportation network? Here we are. Build conveyor belts over here into the refinery. Smoke this gunpowder, and then I was waiting to build a industrial storage container. Okay. That is all set up now. So it's time to build a truck and create a network. Also, this needs to be a unload station. So, record menu. I like really messed this up the last time I did this, so I gotta be careful. Start recording. So we're waiting here for a minute. Because I think for the recording I needed to just like, you know, just record. Damn, it's got a tight turning radius. She a beast. Coal. Over the water. Okay, fuck me. Stop recording. Haha. I have to restart. I'm gonna turn into another time. Yeah, it's kind of the same way. But right now I'm on spring break, so like I got time. Also, this truck network's gonna be the fucking death of me. I always have issues with recording paths, and it's like such a long path that any minor mistake's gonna suck. Do you know we can have? I mean, maybe. Let's see if you can do it better than I can. So we'll sit here for like... I don't know how long it takes to unpack, I really don't. So we'll just wait here for like 20 seconds. And then head out. Now let's see if we don't crash on the water pipes on the way down. Edit node. Well, it's not about even editing a node to make it shorter or longer, I just straight up crashed. But yeah, the editing would be useful for... Oh, this ramp's in the air. Whoopsie. Well, that would be why it wasn't working. It's straight up in the air, so it keeps crashing no matter what. Is this side in the air? No. I mean, I guess you could technically start from any point along the path. Goes off the path, we'll talk about the next one. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, start recording. Wait here for a couple seconds. Head out. Let's not crash on the short bridge this time. I thought this thing could climb over more, but apparently just like that, like what, quarter meter, half meter gap off the ground, it just couldn't do. I mean, this thing looks rugged, but apparently it ain't. And then down to the mega highway I made. Oh, that was close. I just realized I probably could record this with the Explorer, yeah? Oh my fucking god. God damn it. But I did realize that I'm pretty sure I could just do this route with the Explorer, which would be much faster. That big truck's not very maneuverable. I'm gonna hope the Explorer works, otherwise I'm out of luck. This is why I don't like trucks, usually. But in this case, I'm not gonna truck materials. I mean, it's literally either trucks or like a quintillion mile long pipeline, so I'm doing trucks. Especially since the pipeline would require pumps, which would just be such a pain in the ass. Okay, so I can record in this. Can't stay long? That's alright. Most of the day will be me just fucking being super frustrated with this truck network anyway. Yeah, looks like I can record with it. This is going to be much more convenient to record with. Much better vehicle. My drive also just finished. Very nice. Let's do our recording. Start recording. We start here. Theoretically, a path is just a path. I should be able to just record it with the Explorer and then copy-paste it to the truck, hopefully. This way it won't crash as often. And if you said that it auto-teleports, I don't even need to worry about the speeds I'm going. Because if the truck tries to go this speed, it's probably going to crash off that highway. But if it just, you know, teleports to autocorrect, I'm fine with that. Black spikes, it lives in the factory. Oh wait, that should be fine. So yeah, this is an awkward path, but it goes straight over the oil production. It actually expanded the oil production a little bit to one of the other nodes, which octupled my plastic production, which was really lacking, so now it'll be better. And we just see how often this truck's going to fall off this path. And we wait here for however long. Turn around in a tight circle. And back up. Then we should do the reverse. For a nice little cursed... It's gonna fall off this so much. That's fine. If it teleports to the nose, then it's fine. I would have to reset so many times doing this in the truck. pretty much the exact reverse. Then we get to the wide highway, so we'll have an easier time driving. Just gotta make sure I don't crash into the water. Left side because the right side's a little steep. Oh, it's getting laggy right here. Path recording complete. Packaged fuel route. Okay, so then I'm not gonna delete this one of it. Not off the edge. But I'll move it out of the way so I can put down the truck. Why can't I load this? Maybe because it's already loaded? Why is it not doing it? I really have to record with this vehicle specifically. Look, I can see the path, right? So it's on autopilot. I've loaded up the path. I'm gonna look this up. It would make no sense if I couldn't just load it up. Satisfactory. How to load a vehicle path. Multiple vehicles, but only vehicles of the same type. Fuck! Well, we have to redo that again. In this truck. Oh, that's gonna take a while, so I need to reopen Twitch chat. This is gonna fucking suck. Especially on that narrow end. Start recording. Fuck you. It's so stupid that vehicles are the same type as the qualifier there. This is gonna take another, what was that, 5-10 minutes? That's so stupid. Why does this thing have a lower bass honk than the Explorer? I hate myself, 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 I hate myself. I should be able to start recording from right here. Wait, no, I can't though, because it's just gonna say that it's done the loop when I get back there. Fuck. Let's see how maneuverable it is in this thing. Should have just fucking waited for trains, honestly, at this point. Let's see how it handles the narrow bridge. Does not. That was weird. Catch you later. Yeah, like I said, you're not gonna be missing much. It's just gonna be me suffering with this stupid thing. So yeah. Hey, now we'll decide to work with the too wide. Start recording. Oh wait, do I have to record loading in, I probably have to record loading in fuel, don't I? Record, let's try this again. Wait, it actually can't? God fucking damn it. Atrix. Yeah, maybe if I did like a lower ramp first, I could get enough speed. It's like that's the best I can hope for at this point. Don't have space to work with here. Start recording, you wait here, load cargo. Okay, this at 180. 80, get flipped a little bit. Okay, did you get enough speed now? Barely, I think. It's fucking close. But it's got enough speed. Come on, you fat fuck. Guys, be careful going down this. Otherwise, it'll get too much speed and go crazy. Yeah, I think it's still recording. I need to take these turns slowly because I keep fucking them up. I really have to take these fucking things slowly. Holy shit. Okay. Thank fuck, just by coincidence, I chose shallow ramps everywhere. So it turns out this asshole can't drive up steep ramps. I hate how I have to make this like route idiot proof because I'm an idiot. I want AI to make it idiot proof. Like this part is gonna be a little tricky. Unload it. Now we've got fuel going. Except it looks like I set up the wrong production over there. That's fine. I can fix it afterwards. Or I just never connected to power. Either one. Nope. Yeah, I really need to make sure I'm taking it fucking slowly here. We've gone like 3/4 of the way. I'd really not like to reset again. Now this truck I think is higher capacity than the other truck, which I didn't need the higher capacity, but I just figure like this is the more advanced truck, it's probably got some other benefits going for it. Also for this ramp we have to be at speed when we hit it. Since apparently this guy can't go up steep ramps without speed. So close now. I just have to not fall off the sky bridge and we're done. Actual cargo fuel route. there we fucking go. This guy should be empty of its fuel, yes. It immediately failed. I did not just spend all this time for nothing. Why does it keep running straight into the trees? I'm just gonna hope it fixes itself. Let's just wait until it teleports. Okay. Okay, it's doing it. Oh, it's not going at full speed. It's not going at full speed. There's no... Oh, it's not going at full speed. No, it's not gonna make it up because it didn't hit the ramp at full speed. Let's just hope it teleports. It'll teleport, right? I was told it was teleport. I'm not gonna be lied to, yeah? Let's just wait for the teleport. It's gonna teleport. It's gonna fucking teleport. It's gonna teleport, because otherwise I'd have to redo it again. And I'm not gonna be redoing it again. So it's gonna teleport. Hey! It's working! Woohoo! Looks like we're not blowing our brains out today. That does its thing. I'm gonna drop off some extra fuel for it over here, because this is the far side. Then I gotta go back to the gunpowder and set up, or reset the thing. Oh, that's right, I need more of these packages. It's kind of fucked in my inventory I forgot about. So that'll do its thing. Then, oh, this never got connected to power. Oops. And as I hover to back, I should pass by that truck. Plastic production is much lower than it should be. I don't know what's going on. Let's show up, it's gonna be fine. Where is El Truck? Why don't I see Mr. Truck? He should have been around here by now. He didn't crash, did he? He's not over the water. He couldn't have already gotten to the bridge over there, could he? Also, I'm going to have to delete that extra route from that I created with the Explorer because it doesn't work for cargo vehicles. Haha. Alternative oscillator. Sure. Actually, I probably should have gone for the alternatives casing, but whatever. Too late. And at least for now, I value steel more than plastic, but I think in the future, plastic will be harder to get than steel. Wish if that is the case, then I should have gone for the other one, but it's too late. Okay, let's see a truck here. Also, I need to open up the paths and delete packaged fuel route. Now this guy, I think I set up to do the wrong one. No, I did set up to do the right one, I just never connected to power. Now it's doing its job. Let's real quick drive along this network, actually, after I adjust the timer here. Yeah, no, this should not be 1 second. This should be like 15 seconds. Okay, now I gotta drive along this path to figure out where the fuck the truck is and see if it's on schedule. No, I guess they have the same horn. That was a little bit wrong. I guess it felt like it should be beefier from a beefier vehicle, but whatever. Okay, I gotta be careful before I go down here because if the truck is on the path, I'm a little fucked. I just realized I only see nodes for the docking stations, but not for the truck. Where the hell is my truck? Does it just not have a beacon? Also, where the hell is it? Because it should have been here by now. Where the fuck is my truck? I saw it get up the hill, so it's not stuck at the lower hill. If it crashes or something along the way, I'm just deleting this entire network. But actually though, where the fuck is my truck? Oh my fucking god, it's over here. What? It should have gotten all the way around by now. Let's shadow it all the way, because something's not quite right. Maybe it's like it does the numbers automatically and just doesn't load it in unless I'm near it. I also kind of want to get up to it so I can check if it has its cargo in there like it should. Whoa, that took a very aggressive way down, but it worked out. Also, I feel like the headlights haven't been working on this vehicle, which is, you know, a little weird. On any of the vehicles, I should say. Anyway, this is a shallow ramp, so I know for a fact I can get up it. This is annoying to have to shadow it, but it's clearly demonstrated that it's not good at its job. Okay, there we fucking go. So it took an hour to set up, and it's still glitchy at the end, but it's fucking working. We can deliver our goddamn fuel. And then craft smokeless gunpowder. How does it work with getting out? Does it just... It works well enough. Real quick, I need to drop off this extra fuel I have. Then drive this back up. I'm just going to assume that because we didn't see it before, the truck, that it basically just despawns the truck while I'm not near it, and just, you know, does the math automatically of how much it should be delivering. But besides that, it's clearly working. So we should have a constant supply of that being sent out. Now before I head back up, I should probably double check how much smokeless gunpowder we have. Oh, this 200 is fucking deep. Holy shit. Anyway. 100. Don't need to do that. Alright, that should be enough at least for the first research. Okay, like I said, so it took about an hour to fucking set that up. I hate trucks so much, but we don't have trains researched yet, so can't use trains. Is there anything right in a minute? No. Also, real quick, hard drive. We now have smokeless gunpowder. Not hard drive, I meant research. What does it... what can I use it for? I can get the cluster nobelisk. That's about it. And also the rifle would be useful. Actually, 50 and 50. I can get the rifle, yeah. I just need circuit boards. Oh, we actually got a surplus of plastic now. Hell yeah. Ooh, good surplus of that. Holy. Also, how much is this producing? 112 per minute, and I'm using 105 per minute. So let's overclock the beams. Didn't mean to do that. That'll start using enough. A little bit more than I can produce, but that's fine. Might as well overutilize and underutilize, I guess. As for this guy, I need a whole bunch of that. That's just being produced. I'll have to wait for that. Plastics 45. I needed rubber, that's right. It's a good thing this conveyor belt's long, because it seems like I've got a fuck ton of excess rubber going like all the way back to the factory. Shit, that's a lot of extra rubber. I needed like 50 circuit board, it said. And I have 50 right now. Let's see if that's enough. Also, how many computers did I craft in the meantime? Oh my fucking god, that's a ton of computers. Holy shit, I love my excess plastic production. Holy shit, that's a lot of computers. Went from producing like fucking 10 computers a minute now to a shit ton. Maybe that's because I was stuck for an hour doing the stupid English, the stupid factory, the truck thing. That's what I was doing. Maybe I've got a fuck ton of computers because I was doing that for a while, but either way, it's nice to have a fuck ton of computers for once instead of none. Also, I need to figure out my heavy things in a minute. Okay, sulfur. Give me the rifle. And 6 inventory slots. Bada boom. Extra 6. I now have a thick-ass inventory. Alright, then 4. Anything else? Let's check how many heavy modulars we got. Yeah, not enough. And then steel will be passively producing. I actually need to set up a new steel production line. Because at this point, it is an issue. Oh, I should not have put those all in. Because I just realized I need to set up production of the power of the oil generators. Because if I'm going to set up a new coal line, I'm going to need that power. Whatever, let's just research where coal is, and then head over. I'm guessing it's down the valley. Seems like it's in the desert. Okay, do I have what I need for all this? I need a ton of rotors. Which I have no spares of. But down here I should have a box full. Practically. Well, this looks fine. I have enough for when I get there. It's gonna be a long journey, but I need the extra steel. I need a lot of extra steel. I am producing the extra steel I need right now. It's just... it's stuck over here. So do I bring it back to my base, or do I just set up a new entire production facility? This guy can do 60, this guy can do 60. Looks like iron's the limiting factor. Oh, because this guy has a slow one. Never upgraded his stuff. Wait, I have a dedicated coal source here? Hold on. Yeah, I can easily set up a third foundry here. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to retool this entire facility. So that it's sending the majority of it back to the base, and maybe even all of it. Okay, that new production line set up. As to how to get it to the base, I'd run it through there. Probably shouldn't do a level 3 conveyor belt all the way, but fuck it. I also probably shouldn't send it directly over the water, but I'm going to take the shortest way possible. So once again, fuck it. It's finally time to connect my factory to everything. I'm going to have to run it low though, so I can go under the bridge. Also, I should probably set up a network for my encased I-beams to come over too. I said, this is just gonna run underwater. In a very awkward position. And come up over here and join the other production lines up. Where are these? There they are. Now I should have kind of close to them. Oh, look at that fucking shot. That one, not so much. Okay. Probably put them back on the land so it's easier. I had a little reserve of steel beams built up. Now I don't. Let's send them over to here. And they connect them on a slightly different path to this ramp I have over here. I will leave the plastics on their own separate path. The steels will have their own path as well. You know, I've kind of already forgotten why I was bringing over the steel. Like, yes, I wanted it to be easier to grab, because I had to keep going back and forth, but I thought there was like a machine reason, and I cannot remember what it was. Like something I needed to build that required. I'll do research. There was some reason for this, I'm sure. But as to what the reason was, I have no fucking idea at this point. I have a weird idea. I might make a lower platform to this huge industrial complex I have going on over here. Make a lower platform and then just have my excess industry on it. It's got to be a very low platform, huh? Good enough for now. That's how it'll start. I'll have to fix it up later, do what I want with it, but for now, all the steel production can come up onto the platform wherever it'll fit. What about there? Run up and down for each one. I was hoping only to have it step down one, I was gonna say conveyor, but it's the wrong term. One ramp, but yeah, the other things are in the way, so might as well just have it come out more approximate. Also, steel beams, so I'm gonna grab here real quick. Also, since this is going to be the onboarding site for these materials, They'll each get their own storage container. Some will require vertical shafts to be accessed, or to reach their storage. That's fine. I'm also once again out of metal plates. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, too steep. So this final one will require a very strange workaround, probably. Invalid shape, really? Maybe I'll put a separate one next to it. So otherwise it's just too annoying. And these can all start coming in. That way, instead of having to tube all the way over to that side of the factory, I can just tube to this side. And speaking of tubing over, I should probably build some ramps down to there. I'm out of iron plates, I forgot. But that's because that's where one of my hypercubes comes out. Okay, metal plates should be over here. It's rods. Oh, also, speaking of rods, I probably do need more. What's that of concrete looks like? Yes, let's grab concrete over here. And if I want to build a ramp, doesn't really work. Yeah, well, it's gonna have to stay the way it is for now. Now I could theoretically set up more production, but I won't. Actually, what I might do is actually just drastically overclock all of that stuff from over there. Because otherwise I have to travel like a kilometer just to get more coal. So I'll just overclock the fuck out of my production over here. Also, to double check how much iron that stuff can produce. The mine on the top there. It's definitely getting to the point where it's going to be struggling. Let's check here. So hold on. You can be overclocked to create 300 per minute. You can be overclocked to consume 112. Hopefully this doesn't break my power network. And then which one of you is producing pipes or steel beams? Steel beams is the middle one? Yes. Steel beams gets an extra overclock. So this can then produce 112 per minute. This can handle 120. 120. And 120. More than that. 75. And And so now that I'm consuming about 300 coal per minute, I need to make sure I'm capable of producing 300 iron per minute. Especially since this is a Mark 1. God damn it. Okay, I need to upgrade this to Mark 2. Then give it a light overclock. And then that will be able to keep up with the berries. And take a second to ramp up, that's fine. Actually, it's going to be transporting more than I can handle. Might actually need to upgrade to conveyor Mark 4s. Which kind of sucks, because these are expensive, but that's the only way to keep up with such an aggressive overclock that I've done here. So just for the purposes of transporting materials, you will get a Mark 4 logistics. Yeah, even Mark 4, you see it's packed. How much can I transport? 40. No, 40 is good. Bada boom. So this is overclocked to fuck, so now my power is, yeah, my power is kind of fucked. Max consumption is now significantly higher. Now, I'll never hit max consumption, but it doesn't mean I can't get scarily close. And all these are going as hard as they can, producing as much as they can handle. Actually, these are only going at 90 per minute, so I didn't need such an aggressive overclock. These two. This is okay, yeah, that works out. That'll help maximize what little steel production I have. And then over here, this is already going as fast as it can. Is this impure or some shit? Nah, it's gonna stay the way it is, I guess. Or no, the limestone's behind a little bit. Let's go ahead and do a limestone excavator Mark II. Oh, that's right, I got pipeline Mark IIs, which, yeah, just like I thought, plastics in that, it's not bad. It's fairly cheap for a very significant upgrade to pipelines. I don't think I have anything yet that would require that kind of an upgrade, but it's still good to have. And let's upgrade this to Mark II over here. And that should probably double its output, which would then be too much, but it's fine. Yeah, doubled it, so now there's going to be an excess, but at least it's not going to be too short. Actually, it might still be too short. It will be too short still. That's fine. It's still going to produce more than it was. I mean, it wasn't even behind on concrete, but it might as well maximize efficiency, and that way I have a vast reserve of concrete somewhere, rather than nowhere. That's fine. This stuff over here will never be not fine. This whole coal setup on this side is just, it's already optimized for what it can do. And I don't plan on overclocking it. So, overclock the fuck out of the steel production. And that's good. What time is it? 8:55. See, I'm not sure how long I want to stream for. Because now moving on to other projects is going to take a lot of time. It's like I could start those, but then I don't know, when or if I'm going to finish them. And I don't want to start something and not finish it in one night. And there's a couple things I could start. Oil power, which I'm not doing right now because I've already got excess of power. I could do the mechanisms for phase 3, which I do have to do next anyway. But I don't, that's such a complex thing, it might take forever. And then I also need to finish the monorail technology, which I should be able to do very soon. Also, I wasn't paying attention, and I accidentally took this hypertube up. I have to take it. I guess I don't have to take it back down, but I do need to go back down. Because I need to check how much steel has come up from the factory floor. But I can drop off this marble miner. I can go see how much heavy frames we've got in storage now. Oh, the headlights in the car does work. Oh, they didn't. Yeah, I'm so low on modular frames. What am I low on? No, literally low on modular frames. Okay. But it did overclock production. Not overclock, but set it up to produce more. So those are now producing at peak efficiency. There's no point in overclocking the modular frames because the I-beams are going to be a bottleneck regardless. So that's 20. So I'll still be short on some heavy modulars, but that's fine for now. And then it's just a matter of seeing how much steel has come up. So now that I'm here, I think I'm just going to research the tech and then leave it there. The lower part. How many steel frames? Not nearly enough. God damn it. Also, it looks like plastic production has plummeted, so I'm probably out of plastics. I do have something I could do to fix some of this. I could go get a reserve of packaged fuel going. Only on the plastic side, because obviously rubber isn't much of a necessity right now. But I can set that up. I'm out of steel. I can't set up anything except for steel. God damn it. It kind of feels like I need to go get the next coal node anyway, and I really don't want to. Because that would just take such an absurd amount of time. Also, that reminds me, I need more encased steel beams because they just use all of mine to upgrade to level 4 logistics for the other facility. Oh, I'm looking at this and I do need to go to the next steel production facility. Do I have iron by there? Let's do a scan. See if that 1200 meter coal deposit also has iron by it. Yep, it does. Okay, that other steel everything deposit is literally set up to do it. I don't know how I'm going to transport anything back because of how ridiculously far it is. But it does technically have what I need. So maybe I just head over there and start seeing what I can do. It's going to require me to drag my power grid all the way over there. Yeah. But I could either just keep barely getting enough steel and stuff, or I could actually just go get more production capacity. Not just a little bit more, but a lot more, since there's 3 coal and 3 iron nodes there, which would be triple my steel capacity right now. So a lot of steel is potentially over there to be made. I would take the Explorer, but I don't know if I could. Like, because I have to bring the power network with me, which means every like 50 feet I would have to get out and put a power line down, which I don't really want to do. So I guess I'll just hyper tube to as far as I can and then start building the power network out. And speaking of which, this is such a far facility, this next coal, that I'm going to have to run a dedicated hypertube line for it. Because otherwise I'd have to make like 5 stopovers along the way, because I have to go all the way to the coal and then all the way from coal to there. Which I'd rather just have an express route at that point. Let me go back around the other way. So I've already got the power network all the way to the coal, which is only a little under halfway to where the next facility is going to be. Or no, about halfway. Also, I didn't think about this, but there's a ton of gas over here. And despite having had gas mask research for a while now, this is like the 5th time I have needed a gas mask and just forgotten to bring one. Also, in terms of transporting it back, this is going to be so far away that what I normally would do, which is just, you know, those conveyor belts for millions of miles, is just not going to work in this situation. Like, I would need more steel than I could possibly produce, and I could do level 1 conveyors all the way, but that line would be so inefficient that it's just not worth it. So the only solution is going to have to be that I do truck or train all the way to here, to the steel facility. I guess I'd prefer train, but at the same time, I don't have access to it yet. And is this a pod crash? It is. Huh. Cool. Who's guarding it? Plasma spitters, okay. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I've got a fuck ton of screws in my inventory. Just 2? I missed. Oh, he dodged it. Step. Oh, modular frame. What does it need for repairs? Modular frame. It's always fun when they give you the stuff to repair it right around it. Fuck ton more screws. At this point I've got just so many screws. And yeah. Oh, computer. Hell yeah. Nice, fine. Computers suck to build. Also gotta double check where the coal is, because it might be either up the mountain or down the mountain. I'm just gonna assume it's down. Oh, it's not down, it's south. It is entirely different biome from where I am. I went the completely wrong way. Yeah, no, it's like drastically different from where I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, I've got to like double back most of the way I've already come. And then figure out how the fuck I'm going up that biome. Also never been over there, so this is going to get interesting very quickly. To try and figure out what the hell I'm doing. Because unless that's the area that leads to the normal starting map, the beginner map, I have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going. I like how if you slide jump, you can cut those things off before they hatch. What was he even guarding? Why are they even here? Just to fuck with people like me trying to get past? But yeah, now that this is hilly terrain, it actually further complicates how I'm going to get anything back. Because now I can't just use a simple truck network, at least not easily. And as I've recently learned, trucks suck with terrain. Well, unless it continues through here. Actually, this wouldn't be terrible. Like I could just quick. Oh, we're close. It's at the top here. This, depending on what this biome looks like at the top of this mountain, this might actually be where I was for the first world. There might be a path up over here. Grab these berries and put them in a hand so that way I can do quick mini heals. And this path does lead up to a... Oh, there's limestone here. That works. Does lead up to a yellow slide, so it's probably guarded by something. Yeah, but it's at the exact top of this mountain. That sucks for me. Where's my power pole? Let's see how high we can bring it. Such a shit path. Looks like that's as far as I can bring it. Okay, the slug is right over here. Don't tell me I have to make this jump right here. I can get around it. Oh, that sucked. Grab the slug and then grab my power pole. I should be able to get up the rest of the way. There's a path from the bottom, there's probably a path from the top. It's gonna be less obvious, I think. Come on, I can't get it up. Okay, let me do a slide jump then. Okay. Oh, come on, let me do a slide jump. Where can I slide jump to? I have to basically get it complete vertical. I could shoot this a simpler way. By just putting a platform and then this. Oh, this is like straight vertical. I hate this. Wait. This is just the mountain system by where I fucking aluminum's gonna be. I could have set this up from the Caterium wire if I had known. God fucking damn it. These are pure coal nodes. That means they're going to give a lot of coal. Good news though is that because this is going to be by the aluminum, setting up the steel infrastructure here is not going to be that much of a waste. Because it'll allow me to just get to the aluminum faster when the time comes. There's the iron. That's weird. So the iron is back down in the valley. So I'm probably gonna just pump it up. Also, I could probably get the slug without blowing it. If I've got the stuff on me, I would like to set up a hypertube network from here down the side of the mountain. So that way I can go up and down without wanting to blow my brains out. Because I am going to have to come back and forth for the iron. So let's if I set up something like right here. I don't have enough copper tubes. Nor steel to pipes. Yeah, it's gonna take me time to build this. In the meantime, I also need to set up the reverse of the hypertube out of here. This is not a pot I've gotten. I thought this was. Hi, buddy. I know you're a boss, but I have stun gun. Hey, I'm fighting back. And get fucking killed. What does this pod have? Needs 50 megawatts, I can do that. I literally have a power network here. Maybe I have been here before. I don't see any resources on the ground. I probably picked up the resources, just skipped the boss and left. Because there would probably be something on the ground here. Oh, there's advanced plates, but those are kind of blending in. Now, there's only one thing. There's always more than one thing. So, I'm going to take that as a sign that I've been here before, and if I've been here before, I know where I am. This is going to take a while to get back. Oh, this is the poison field. I know where I am. Yeah, no, I've been to that pod before because my bridge across the lake to get to the aluminum is just over this hill and then down the cliff. This has all linked up better than I thought it would. I liked how I went on this coal and steel adventure as a slight detour to like pad out the length of how long this is going to be. And then now it's just ungodly long. Because it's going to take forever to do. Are you on top of my goddamn egg network? Are you kidding me? Fuck off. Good old lags and change biomes, stay closer to the factory. Actually, now that we've got a gun researched, I should probably switch out the rebar gun for it soon. I'll lose the stun properties, but it's going to be more effective to have, you know, an actual gun. Rather than just basically hopes and prayers. How much Caterium wire do I have? I still got 400, we're fine. And what's going to be interesting is actually, because this is going to be by my aluminum system, I think I will use a train for it. Because it's going to be able to easily hook into my network, because, you know, aluminum's going to be using the train. All I need to do is just add a bit of a diversion track for it. And then bada boom, bada bing. I'm running stuff, two things on one track. Anyway, let's start researching the next hard drive. That is not a research station. This is... Scan that. Drop off the nuts I forgot about. Then I need a shit ton of copper tube and a shit ton of steel pipes. Along with probably some other stuff. Didn't mean to fall. Grab 1,000 steel pipes. And then go and grab as much... Did I say steel pipes? I meant copper pipes if I said steel. My mind's kind of dead and I was already expecting to end the stream, but then I've got sidetracked off of my sidetrack, off of my sidetrack, and so here we are. So how much steel... not enough. That's encased. Here we are. A whole bunch of that. So I should be able to make my hypertube network now. I should probably also grab some heavy modular frames on here. That way, if I want to build some heavy machinery, I have the opportunity to. Now, trains are going to be no means cheap. They're going to take steel pipes, steel beams, which, you know, I'm currently, like, out of constantly, but once we have the steel production on this side of the facility, we will be able to get the reserves I need to be able to do this. This hypertube I'm taking right now isn't finished. It leads to nowhere, but where it finishes off now, I might do a split. So that continues left or right. And so obviously right goes to our steel production, and then left continues to aluminum. Because otherwise I have to either reroute it all the way to iron and then over to aluminum, or undo it how it is at the end of this point right now and reroute it to iron and then from iron to aluminum later on. So, did I just say the same thing twice? I can't remember. Like I said, my brain's really dead right now. But basically I'm going to add an end cap this side of the hypertube, and then just have, you know, entrance going left, entrance going right, and as I said, you know, bada boom, bada bing, it'll work well enough. And then if I end up expanding more production to this area, I can just add more, you know, more tubes. So we'll have one here for aluminum, and then one right here for the iron. And then obviously this needs an entrance as well. And then we're running over to the iron and aluminum, wherever that is. I mean, I came from by the poison field, so I'm just gonna head towards the poison field first. To really check how our power network's doing. Oh, I didn't mean to cancel it. God damn it. Because these hypertubes adding are going to be probably have to stress it. And so we're starting to get to that point where I'm going to have to worry about power outages. I had to avoid tripping the power fuses at all costs. If I trip the fuses, I'm done for, because then the water pump shut down and I can't restart the coal factory without them, so I'd have to set up like a million biofuel burners to get everything back up and running. Yeah, perfect distance. Boom. Very laggy right now. My save game might not survive this expansion. Also, if I took this hypertube right now, I would die. Because it literally just spits off a cliff. I was about to take it, and I was like, wait a second, I didn't finish it. Yeah, it's gotta go basically straight down. I remember being able to put it on this platform up here. Fucking fall. What happened to being able to put it right here? Holy shit. It's like straight vertical, but it seems to be able to place. Holy shit. That is like I said, a straight vertical, but if it works, it works. Oh, this is where the iron is. At least one deposit. Means I have to expand my power network to the left then. Only one deposit though, and then the other ones are 200 meters away, which is a bit odd, but okay. There's also limestone here if I wanted to do, encased I-beam production, but I've already got that covered, so I don't need to. All that for a blue slug. Okay, there's the multiple iron deposits down there, but what's the closer one? Oh, that's a pod over there. Oh, it's still the same area, just a little bit closer. Also, let's check out that other pod. I will probably use conveyor belts just to run whatever iron I start producing up. Before I continue this, can I get over to those pods? I'm not sure how to get up the mountain, so I'll leave that for after I'm done setting up this hypertube network, I guess. Mercer Sphere I don't care about, because relics do nothing. Besides say work in progress in the title. It's gonna be exciting to see how this hypertube works going straight vertical, I can tell you that much. Watch how this spit out right here. Ooh, there's water here. Once again, that probably leaves some interesting opportunities for production. Then this can just spit out like right here or something. I'll bring it a little bit closer to the iron, I guess. Or I guess closer to the middle, since there's another iron deposit to the left. And real quick, before I leave, I'm not gonna kill the hatchery, but I am gonna go see about getting to the top of that mountain. I want that pod. Whatever resources and hard drive it holds. It's weird, I can't do my slide jumps in this bumpy ground. Interesting. My mouth is very dry. Wow, that was only 10 minutes, huh? Also, the other iron? Yeah, it's right there. Something fuckity's happening right next to me. Something's fighting or something. Mercer Sphere. Oh. A plasma sphere is fighting stingers.
You found this most valuable artifact.
Have fun being assholes to each other, I guess. No stingers in here? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, there's Samor here! And stingers. A lot of stingers, but Samor, it probably still does nothing in the game. But if it does, I know where it is. It seems like they positioned Samor to be some, like, mythical post-endgame resource. But like I said, it doesn't do anything yet. Okay, it looks like the entrance, the proper entrance is guarded by a poison field. But if I just don't use the proper entrance, I can just zoop my way up. Oh. That's not supposed to happen. There's very clearly supposed to be rock loaded in here, and there is not. That's interesting. Can I get up this way? Not really. It's just a free-floating texture there. Oh! Now loaded in. Yeah, it's not an easy way to get up from here. No, no, stop loading in. It only loads in from one side? No, this is what I saw. It's just not loaded in. It's just one wall and then it's nothing. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna, like, dick around with trying to get up the other way, so we're just gonna ramp around. Why do hard parkour when ramp do trick? Okay, but I will do parkour here. I see a clear path up now. I think the other way I would have to, like, the easier way to get up would be going through the poison field, but like I've said multiple times now, oh, thank fuck the platform is just below me. I keep forgetting to build gas masks, even though I've had it researched forever now. So I still can't go through any poison fields. Excuse me, despite having the tech for a while. No, fuck me, the exact same mistake. The wall juts out there in a way that you just can't see. There we go, fucking hell. Slide jump didn't work, but it still didn't crash, so it's fine. Okay, we're at the top pretty much. There's most likely a plasma spitter boss up here. But I would have to guess, maybe even two. Oh, interesting. It's mostly these guys. Oh, there is a plasma spitter boss though. Ooh. But the poison plants are hostile to it. So they'll kill him for me. Yep, see? He's probably gonna run towards me, but these guys keep producing poison, and hopefully that'll kill the hatchery too. Let's destroy that one for now. Also might be a power slug up here, but it's hard to tell. Please be stuck in the poison field. Whatever. Time for some explosives. Also, do those work on the hatchery? No. Do that. This fucking pod better have some good resources at it. One on top of this? Nope. Just a little sightseeing platform. Okay, what's our reward? Modular frame. Wheels operational with some rotors, that's fine. What else? Circuit boards, not terrible. Modular frames, we've got plenty of. Computers, nice. I mean, for the amount of work, it's not much. But it's better than nothing, I suppose. So lag spike, it saves. Alright. Is there like water I can jump into? And also, probably a bad follow-up question, but does jumping in water save me? Because I've had very inconsistent results, personally. Whatever. There's no water to jump into, so I won't test my theory yet. Unless there is. Almost fell anyway. Right in the middle. Let's hope this is deep enough. It's been so long since I died. That's gonna be a very long run back. God damn it. Well, at least we have hypertube all the way to the iron now. If I didn't have the hypertube to the iron, I wouldn't have tried. We'll also get to test that straight vertical down, which will be interesting. Then eventually, if we don't die for many more times, the vertical straight up. Oh, shite. Oh my god, I spent like an extra hour doing this stuff. I was looking at the timer, like, oh yeah, no, it's been 2 hours, and it's been about my average amount of stream time. Maybe I should start thinking about getting off. I was like, oh no, it's been... I'm in the middle of everything. I should start expanding still production, and then here we are 45 minutes later, and I just died, and I was doing some random exploring bullshit. And all I've done is set up hypertubes instead of any factory. Anyway. Because of how my steel production is currently set up, or my current steel recipes, I'm going to be sending raw material up, so we'll only probably need... Oh, I know, but if there's more than one coal resource. Okay, I'll need a couple iron deposits, but multiple conveyor belts heading up. It's going to take a lot of steel just to get this up and running. Okay. So slow without my blade runners. Let's see how fucking vertical this hypertube is. It's like straight fucking down. My god. Way down you go super fucking fast. I'm sure the way up though is slow as hell. Oh, I'm gonna be so slow for the run back. I'm basically not gonna be able to outrun anything. Right, hopefully those stingers aren't like heading to the water now they're done killing the plasma spitters. Oh yeah, this water is shallow. This is like ankle deep. So yeah, probably a bad idea to jump into it. Not if it's deep enough to do anything. Not even to swim in. I literally can't get swimming effect even when it's over my head. Damn. Okay, back to the iron. This upper platform will be the first one I develop. Oh shit, it's a hatchery. Can I place a Mark II miner on it? No, I have to get rid of the iron node first. Pure node though. So a level 2 miner on it will do how much? 240. That's pretty good. Okay, time to figure out how I'm gonna get the conveyor belts up the mountain. And I'm probably gonna only have enough steel to do one conveyor belt. Maybe even not all the way. Start with, I'm gonna bring the conveyor belts. You know what? I'm gonna bring them over to the limestone. Limestone seems to have a shorter path up.
Comply.
Also, that belt placement was very inefficient, but it's only wasting like 10 steel beams, so whatever. That's what I'm talking about over here, though. It seems like there's some vertical. Wait. No, what am I doing? I just remember there's literally vertical frames. Vertical conveyor belts. I don't need to worry about it being vertical because it does it automatically. That's my jump. I don't think too smart too often. In games. And life. Especially like right now. I know it's not that late, realistically, but my brain always just shuts off earlier than I'm tired. And for several days now I've been staying up late on my own accord. So I'm a little bit less, a little bit more sleep deprived than normal. Also, this is kind of just mind-numbing work right now, setting up this. So I'm thinking is from right here. Have it go straight vertical, as high as it'll go, and then continue it from there the rest of the way up. Like that. That'll probably work. Now, how do I get up? I could take the hypertube up, or I could see if this parkour route is still open. I'm not sure since I just placed, tubes and conveyor belts in the way. Okay, so we'll try. Now, theoretically, this iron is only going to be enough for one coal node. But one coal node is still going to be enough to increase our production 50%, so it's going to be good enough. And then I'll have to figure out how to develop the rail network to get up. Not get up, but get back. And have to leave up enough space to integrate a separate train for aluminum deposits. I'm supposed to go there, but I can't quite with the tube in the way. There we go, got it. Then I can't get up this way because I put my platform in the way. Look at all this planning I've put in. Good enough. Oh, that's way too high. Bring the irons there. I forgot to check what is my power network looking like. It's probably very stressful now. Not at all. For some reason, consumption has dropped by half. That's not supposed to happen. I think I might be so far from my factory that it's decided to unload half of it. That's not good, because that's the only logical thing I can think of for why consumption has just dropped so dramatically. Despite me, increasing the amount of factory. Here's 240, so it's 240 coal for 240 iron. That works out well. I should be able to set up 4 foundries off of that, I believe. If I remember correctly. Maybe I should have them overlapping in a weird way. No, I'll try to keep it simple for now. Each of these, I believe... Oh, they can handle 45. I can put almost 6 of these. I can absolutely put another one. Or just mildly overclock each, so they do 60. Or 67.5, good enough. Jesus Christ, every footstep I take is like glitching out. The game's like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you expanding your factory this far from your base? Four constructors. Create steel beams. And then I can't do anything necessarily until the train systems research, because that's how I plan on transporting this. I don't want to use trucks. Plus, like I said, it's going to be able to expand into the aluminum production side of things. I'm out of steel beams. That's ironic. So for now, it's just like that. The beginnings of the steel foundry, the new steel foundry, which, because this is going to be pure nodes, a little bit more than I was expecting. This will roughly. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it's gonna double my production, but then I realized I heavily overclocked the other one, so it's gonna be like a 50% increase, which is still very good. And that's the amount I'm gonna need because I need to do phase 3 technology, which is gonna require 2,500 frames, which requires steel. It's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a lot. It'll work out, and I am drastically becoming more brain dead. I don't know why, like, I'm falling off a cliff here. I mean, I have been streaming for 3 hours. It's more than normal, but my rate of mental decline right now is staggering. And so while in my heart I want to go back and finish the steel, in my mind is like, I mean, I don't know, Polska cow. I'll dump this iron ore I picked up into the shredder. And also dump the extra things I found from exploring. Lest I forget. Carry it around forever. I've got 2 extra hard drives to research. Oh yes, right, new recipes. Iron alloy or high-speed connector alternative. I will do a high-speed connector alternative. It's not a good alternative, it's an alternative. And then we'll do the other 2. I mean, this part of the factory is so big now that I should probably do a hypertube just to get to this side of it. Okay, let's see how much steel we have. Not as much as I would like, but you know what? What I might do is just dump it into the research and just get monorail done. And so that way I can actually start setting up when I get the steel site, the new steel production set up. I can actually just start getting it immediately into the base, into the where I need to set up, where I need to dump. I don't know where I'm going to dump it, actually. I can't dump it where my factory is now unless I make a whole new platform over the valley, which, I mean, as it stands right now, I can't really do. Why am I I stuck? Oh my god, the exact same thing happened. God damn. Especially with the trains, by the way. I don't know how I would get the trains over there. Maybe through the poison field, but it'd make setting up the network kind of a pain in the ass to have to go through the poison every time. That's what I'm saying, the poison over there, down into the valley. But we'll figure it out. I mean, the valley is the best place because I can build a platform there instead of having to work around whatever's there. But, yeah. That'll wait until next time, though.
Milestone reached. A new set of buildings and vehicles needed for long-range transportation has been made available. In addition to built-in power conduction, rails-based transit ensures increased efficiency and reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
Anyway, so I'd love to go back and finish up steel. I'd love to start setting up the train network, but like I said, like I can't brains dead. I'm not going to be thinking. I'm not going to be speaking. It's just going to be me silently building a 3, which I don't think is going to be super interesting. So I'm just going to leave it off there. I want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. But till then, I'm suddenly back. Peace. Bye, King Billy. You silently watching for the whole 3 hours. Bye-bye.